Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Monday, September 11th, 2023. The Sheriff's Department is asking the public's help in IDing a woman suspected of property theft. Sometime between July and August of this year, an unknown white female adult with pink hair entered a residence in the 69,600 block of Brant Crossing Road in 29 Palms and stole over $3,700 in property. Detectives are seeking the public's assistance with identifying this female. We'll have a photo of the suspect at this story at our website. Anyone with information regarding the investigation is urged to contact the Morongo Basin Station at 760-366-4175. Registration is open for the 43rd annual Desert Run put on by the Morongo Basin Search and Rescue. The Desert Run is a four-wheel drive course between 35 to 40 miles long with 5 game playing stations along the way. It's a family event and not a race, so all types of four-wheel drive vehicles are welcome. ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, buggies, and rat rods are encouraged to show up and participate. Just think King of the Hammers, but on a small, friendly, and local level. The Desert Run isn't just a clever name. You'll encounter rocks, sandy washes, hills, and some extreme areas for the hardcore enthusiasts. If you don't feel comfortable with an obstacle, the Desert Run is made for fun, and you'll find course workers that will direct you to the easy way around. The event is being held October 7th at Means Dry Lake in Johnson Valley. Last year, they gave away over $10,000 in prizes. It's $60 to register, or half that for military or first responders. You can pre-register for the run online at desertrun.org. We'll have details on how to pre-register by mail at this story on our website, z1077fm.com. At tomorrow's 10 o'clock county supervisor meeting in San Bernardino, consent agenda item 73 may be especially significant for the future of fire protection services in Yucca Valley. Reporter Mike Lipsitz explains.
Supervisors are expected to approve a $500,000 purchase agreement for 3 acres on the southwest corner of the highway and Trojan Lane. Pending a number of hurdles and environmental approval or exemption, the site has been identified as the likely location for a new Yucca Valley fire station. The current station, built in 1959, has outgrown its capacity due to substantial population increase and tourism growth in the area. The county considers replacement of the station a high priority. Follow a link in this story at z1077fm.com for the complete agenda and options for viewing or participating in tomorrow's meeting. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
The Yucca Valley Chamber of Commerce has announced their end-of-summer bash scheduled for Thursday, September 14th. The chamber invites all business owners, professionals, and movers and shakers to the event, which will be held at Copy Center Plus, located at 59625 Yucca Trail, Suite E. Expect food, refreshments, door prizes, and a chance to get to know Yucca Valley's business community on September 14th. That starts at 5 p.m. For more information, you can visit yuccavalley.org. The California Desert Coalition is holding a California Desert Summit in Joshua Tree on Saturday, September 30th. For information on the event and scheduled speakers, here's reporter Hillary Sloan.
The California Summit is organized by the California Desert Coalition, CDC, and sponsored by the Rose Foundation and the Morongo Basin Conservation Association. The summit is designed to introduce the Morongo Basin to the current scientific and state planning that affects our communities and environment. The keynote speaker is Christine Penrod, an expert on wildlife corridors and landscape connectivity, Robin Kobali, desert botanist and plant ecologist with expertise on the Southwest Desert, and Dr. Tim Krantz, an environmental planner on the front lines of CEQA, NEPA, and former planning commissioner. The summit will be held at the Bell Center, Copper Mountain College, and online on Saturday, September 30th from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. RSVP at info@desertcoalition.org by September 22nd. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
You can expect delays this week on 29 Palms Highway east of 29 Palms as Caltrans continues work on State Route 62. They're continuing their asphalt rehabilitation project between 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. this week, with the possibility of daytime work between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. Delays are expected to be 15 minutes, and the closure will be between the city of 29 Palms and Vidal Junction. The CHP will be on hand to assist with traffic control and safety. For updates on closures, you can sign up to receive email from Caltrans at a link at this story on our website, z1077fm.com. The Mojave Desert Land Trust is encouraging community members to save the date for their seasonal native plant sale on Saturday, October 7th. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart gives us a sneak peek at this wildly popular community event.
Landscaping with native plants improves our surrounding habitat while supporting native biodiversity. In addition to their beauty, native plants are well adapted to our local climate and soil, making them a low-maintenance way to enrich our outdoor spaces. For their upcoming native plant sale, the MDLT will be sharing their available inventory 1 week before the October 7th sale. As always, MDLT members will get 10% off. To become an MDLT member, where your donations help preserve and protect the California desert, please visit the link at this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
The town of Lahaina, Hawaii, known for the friendliness and closeness of the community, has been devastated by recent wildfires. With a great need for assistance, Rotary clubs around the world are now rallying around the Rotary Club of Lahaina. Gary Danielle says the 29 Palms Rotary Club is one of those.
There are 1.4 million members in 146,000 Rotary clubs in 135 countries. The bond among Rotarians to serve their communities above and beyond themselves makes for a remarkable camaraderie among the men and women who take the pledge of community service as a lifestyle. Lahaina town is in the process of collecting themselves, cleaning up, and planning to come back. The funds being raised are not meant to immediately rebuild, but to make sure long-term needs are met. 29 Palms Rotary members unanimously voted to direct a substantial donation of club resources to Lahaina. Individual members are augmenting the funds. Funding goes directly to the Lahaina Rotary Club, made up of community and business leaders in the stricken city. The feeling is no one will understand the unique needs of the bewildered and battered residents better than those who live, work, and raise their families there. The Lahaina Fund will grow over the next few weeks. Anyone who'd like to donate can contact Rotary President Dan Mintz at the Palladium or any member of the 29 Palms Rotary Club. For Z107.7 News, I'm Gary Danielle.
And that's your local news. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.